How's it going, guys? Chris back here again with some more Brawl Hand Him to Arena today. Not Brawl, we are drafting. But keep, I guess. This is a little slow, but yikes. Okay, well, at least we drew an early creature. 1 damage to each opponent. Fair enough. We're gonna flash in the needle. So we actually got the white or the red mana so that we can actually cast this. That's kind of cool. Will it be enough? Caves plus. So this is enter the battlefield. Look at the top 0 cards of your library. Put the. Oh my god, really? Bat? Didn't have to be this way, Bat. In the turn. On a 4 cycle. Yeah, I'm gonna remove this from the deck, I think. We don't have the caves. I should have read more properly. When it's mana screwed, at least. Sacrifice a creature. Okay, well. You're dead. GG. We are back for game 2. We got 0-1. We had a very rough start because our Brontodons are gone. We at least get a good 4/4. Or a 4 mana card. If we draw a blue source, we can cast this on curve, but then does it even work really well? Braided net may not have been the choice. It may not have. We didn't draw it. Okay, well, we'll go on to another one. Another turn. Another opportunity. We're slowly creeping our way towards 4, so. If we actually find it. Yikes. A 3 mana 4/4. Okay. 3 mana 4/3. Whenever a player casts a spell, if it's not their turn, this creature deals 4 damage to them. Yikes. Final challenge. Opponent. Are you thinking about mapping? We do need to get moving, though. My 4/3 minutes. I would like to keep it alive, if possible. So that I can Atali's favorite next turn. Doesn't seem likely, though. It feels like our inexperience in the format may have crafted a deck that's not quite where it needs to be. No, thank you. I feel like there was a pump spell in there. Well, Hawatley, I think it's too late to go look for a blue source. I feel like we're probably dead if we bother with that. Discover 3. No attack. It is the 1-mana 1/1 flying vigilance creature. Good. No. We had a block. We are on the verge of death. Yeah, okay, well. This was a certified mana screw game. Yeah, I'll concede upon it. We are dead. So we're gonna get a blue source, and then we could have played this, but too little, too late. All right, we are 0-2. We are on game 3, and boy, oh boy, if we do not clutch this one, we are gonna have a uh, drafting video longer than a games video. All right, we have if we lose in the next 2 minutes, that's what happened. Luckily, our opponent is really tanking on whether or not to keep their hand, so they're buying me time. I do appreciate that. That seems very good for me. Well, there is a way to search up Greenland that costs the Greenland. I have the 2 forest cyclers, or do I have 1 forest cycler? I have a forest cycler in here. So we're not drawing dead, and we have actual forest, right? So we can draw that too. But cave gnome, commonly known as compass gnome. Swing in, trade. Opponent. I didn't want to do this. We got it, but it cost us a removal spell. I need to draw land. Yeah, if that's possible, can we draw land? Other caves you can draw have pay 1 life. Okay. Um. Wow. We discovered right back into it. We could have hit frog. We could have hit not capybara. Capybara is in hand. Maybe I should have waited. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Another cave. Where were the caves in my packs? I didn't see any, but that's maybe because I'm blind and I didn't notice. But One mana of any color, okay. Our opponent is really dead set on not casting things that are creatures. Okay. Another blue land. Yikes. Kind of scary. If that land was untapped, I would have been very sad. Mystically monogreen removal. One permanent. Not even a permanent. Have we found the one opponent who has built a worse deck than us? Maybe. So it actually makes sense to grab a red land here, oddly enough, so that I can flip her. And make the dinos. There's some kind of weird multicolor plan too, I think. But nobody gets to double discover. I don't know, the down 2 games always feel kind of bad because you can imagine that your opponent's in a very similar position. And looks like what they were trying to do is at least kind of fun. Activate ability? I didn't get removaled, okay. There's always the fear, Huatli, that removal spell out of nowhere just kills you. Okay, upon it. I mean, their lands have kind of also helped us kill them. They didn't have a red source until, well, actually that one just adds red. That adds black? Okay. Color me impressed. Discover 4. We get to discover for 2 things. Staggering size and a gnome. Okay. It is a staggering gnome. So they can attack in. I obviously will take it. Because I feel like the 7 damage I deal in return is probably enough to win the game. We didn't quite do 7. We did 6. Right? They can block the 4/4 apparently. I was quite impressed. My Council of Echoes. And then I take 3. Swinging for hopefully lethal. Didn't work last time, but this time it did. Okay. GG. Alright, we are back. We are 1-2. We are on game 4. And, fine. This is fine, actually. So we play Mountain and Island. We force cycle away one of our bristlebacks. And then we can play this on turn 4. Is it a plan? I've had worse plans. I'm not getting mana screwed this game. Like, if we draw a forest too, we can just go straight for the 2-2. Straight for the 2-2. Yeah, sure. Ouch. Have you seen my 2-2, though, opponent? It's a pretty good one. He can give something trample when he attacks. The strongest of abilities, I know, but he's nonetheless impressive to me. Oh, okay. Decline. He doesn't give himself indestructible, he just puts counters on himself, right? Played with him a little bit in Brawl because he's a very cheap sack outlet. Don't do it, opponent. That's rude. I don't wanted that. No attack. We haven't been able to attack each other is an issue. If I top deck a removal spell, like, we should be ahead, but because we're all lands all the time, we're kind of not. I feel like our opponent is being very conservative. They're removing things, they're interacting, they're being magic playing. Being magic playing. That's all of the words. And it land. Pass, unfortunately. So we could attack it, and they could trade for the 4-3, or they could just let it go through. And if they just let it go through and then immediately crack back for 9, I'm kind of sad, right? Like, Bart is a free sack outlet that can deal a lot of damage if we let him. Yikes, okay. Out of 10. Draw a card. Dino. Swinging. Now that we have a blocker for the 4-3, I feel like probably safe enough too. But I feel like we're probably still in the trajectory to lose this game. Yeah. I kind of have to block Bart, I think. No, I don't. Okay, I should have blocked there. But then they could have just sacked 2 things and made Bart the 4-4. I don't know. Either way, a very, very short games video. Although this is my first experience with this format, so I will not judge myself too harshly, even though I feel like our deck kind of underperformed badly. Either way, thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy, remember to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment down below. I will see you next time. Bye for now.